Saturday afternoon, Jokers had to get ready to get to WrestleManias.
WrestleMania.
Wrestling.
It was Black Wrestling Mania. It was what was hope because y'all said y'all had to do like the hit the sprint to get up in there.
We left early. We left the thing early.
We left
to
early.
get down.
Oh,
and then
y'all
we
left
got down. Yeah, we left Stand and Deliver early. We got down. Did we go to the B&B?
Yeah.
I didn't go back home. Okay.
No.
Or maybe I did. I changed. Is that what I
changed.
did? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we was on our way. Now we thought we had ample time. Legit, until we hit that traffic by the stadium.
Fucking traffic by the stadium. Killed it.
And we was 15 minutes in. We thought we was on one side. We had to hustle across the parking lot and go to the other side. And then once we got there, it was fine. Until we got to where we needed to sit. And niggas ain't have a seat.
Niggas ain't had no seat.
Now last year, most of BRP didn't go to Mania, so I thought it was cool that most of BRP was at Mania. I didn't know where the you know what I mean was the press box or whatever. Mm-hmm. I still don't know where that shit is.
Yeah, well,
I couldn't tell you, nigga. You go right in there, and the thing is you don't. It ain't where the stadium at. We could have been completely somewhere else.
Right.
Them niggas put us up in there. You go right in. You don't go near no fans. They put you right in the elevator. No. Get in here.
Yep. And then you're stuck. And you cannot leave.
And you stuck.
You cannot leave and come back. If you leave, you cannot come back.
Mm-hmm. Because you ain't going to no seats, so they just don't let you back in.
They just don't let you back in.
Yeah, you know, if they would have gave us the keys to the castle, I wasn't coming back anyway.
Right.
Nigga, I'd have been down that joint with goddamn. I'd have been in the locker room. I'd have been trashing the locker room up.
I'm taking pictures on the floor.
Who? He what? Kelsey, turn on this.
Jesus Christ!
But they had some good catering too.
Yeah,
cheesesteaks. They had
cheesecakes. Them little cheesecakes was fire.
No, he was eating like human garbage disposal, y'all.
I ain't eat that.
He was eating and eating.
Yeah, he was on vacation.
Eating on that.
Do I have
one more time?
He was getting his press box on. He was getting all. He was like, I'm gonna get all of this.
Hey, you put some more wiz on there.
You got to put some more whiz on it. It's crazy, but you got to.
Nah, I'm gonna just dip mine.
Ew.
Excuse me.
Ew. That's disgusting.
Nah, I ain't hear what you said. What you had? One more time.
This what he said.
On your ass, so yo, I'm eating on you, eating on you, eating on your ass. I'm eating on your motherfucking ass.
I'm sorry.
Yo, no, run that back.
All right, let's go.
Eating on your ass, so yo, I'm eating on you, eating on you, eating on your ass. I'm eating on your motherfucking ass.
At the press box.
Eating on the ass in the press box is crazy.
Eating on your ass.
Sorry. Damn, I don't think eating on your ass can get out of here, huh?
Shit.
Littlefoot ain't never seen that shit before. Run that back.
What, eating on your ass? One more time.
Eating on your ass, so yo, I'm eating on you, eating on you, eating on your ass. I'm eating on your motherfucking ass.
There you go.
Why never had no clothes on?
No, he be wearing clothes. Watch.
One more time. Oh, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, one more time.
He be wearing them clothes sometimes. Sometimes.
Oh, baby, one more time.
Littlefoot said, "What the fuck is that?" Don't play that again. It's crazy.
Mark Rabbit, yay, boy. That's that Mark Rabbit, yay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not that, then it's.
Ism.
Yo, Stan wildin', yo.
Stan was at Mania.
Was he?
Yeah.
Stan hit my line.
Not see him.
Not to hold things up. Stan hit my line and was like, "Yo, where y'all at?"
Ah.
I said, "Yo, man, stand and deliver." Everybody else back at the spot. I hit you when I leave, and I ain't never hear back from Stan and shit.
You should get that nigga my number.
Yeah, I told him next year I got to make a list. My
horn died. My horn died. That Stand and deliver.
I saw photos of him with a title at Mania, but it was
who he
after.
Who he beat?
Whoever asked he was singing about the other day.
The soundtrack.
Whoever he was singing about. Don't ask me. It wasn't for that spear. It wasn't him.
It wasn't he trash, man.
Yeah, to get it out the trash.
Jesus Christ!
All right. I can keep going. So y'all got it. Y'all got to the press box when? Had the show already started?
No.
No. It was about to, right? It was like
the show started. We got at the press box at 6. We got there at 6:30. Show started at 7, obviously.
Yeah.
We got to the box. Pause.
No pause.
At about 6:45.
Oh, I was still outside.
It was about 15 minutes. Nah.
I was still out. I was still outside trying to figure my life out.
God bless you.
I mean, it was.
Did you have a coat on?
Yes.
A proper coat?
No.
Yeah. No. I had brought my Venom.
Ain't got no coat.
That Venom is not a proper coat.
I had a Venom.
Jacket.
That was not a proper coat.
Sir. And I had a hook. I had a hockey jersey on.
And what did you have under that?
A shirt.
A
shirt. You didn't put a hoodie under there?
I did the next day. Matter of fact, I put the BRP hoodie on the next day.
Okay.
I just didn't put that hoodie on that day.
Okay.
I figured the coat would have been enough, but I didn't realize that it was going to be a wind tunnel. Because it was windy all day, and that's what it was. It was cold, but it was.
Yo, I heard people were mad.
No, it was all right. It was.
Hey, them people, all them people that was mad just didn't watch the goddamn weather.
They didn't watch the weather.
Same thing. Cal was the weatherman in the chat. Cal was like, "Yo,
it's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold
all week.
This the problem.
It's gonna be cold."
I dressed like I was gonna be in the box.
Yeah, you was. You had
some ball and shorts on.
I dressed like I was gonna be in the box.
Wait. Littlefoot. No bullshit. Niggas know who you is.
Right. Like
niggas know who you is. Jesus and if they don't know who you is, you just say, "Oh, shorty with the blue fur." And
yeah.
Nah, niggas know who you is, Littlefoot. Don't trip.
They know who Big Flex is.
I'm not like a football I don't go to stadiums to see football, but I would assume that people would know how to dress in April in the East Coast at an open stadium.
So April is weird, right?
It's funny.
It is a funny month. The weather's changing.
80 degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
So April is weird, especially in the Mid-Atlantic.
But when you look at that thing and then you know what I mean, say 52 degrees. I'm sorry. When you look at the weather report and the weather report says 52 degrees.
Oh, what that you look at? Goddamn, they got the weather on and everything.
Yeah.
To tell time.
You got to open it up. No, when you look at the weather report and the weather report says 52 degrees, but feels like 48, you got to dress like it's 42.
That's right.
This is the problem, right? I dressed like I was in the press box, not knowing
it was cold in there
too. Press box that you gonna open the windows,
and the wind was blowing up in there.
And they let we didn't control the opening and closing of that goddamn window.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? It wasn't us.
So
when you catch us in Cleveland in the summer, we gonna dress accordingly.
What does that mean?
What you mean?
I don't know what what happens in
SummerSlam.
Cleveland. No, but I'm saying like
I'm gonna have some jams on as a t-shirt, nigga.
Is it hot in Cleveland? Because I know some of the Midwest towns be hot in the summer. Like Chicago is hot.
Really?
You mean temperature or
Chicago? No, temperature in the summer. Chicago is hot.
it's gonna be
It's like one extreme to the next.
I don't like it. I don't like
it's
it.
gonna be dry.
It is Summer Slam.
Yeah.
Summer Slam.
Yeah.
It's like actually, it's an amazing idea to have Summer Slam in the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's not when you go to Miami or Texas or California. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
SummerSlam, going on up.
Are they going? But would they? If Logan Paul wasn't the U.S. champion and with Prime in the middle of the ring, would they be going to Cleveland?
I don't know.
They went to
Probably
Detroit for
not.
SummerSlam last year. So
No,
I would say yes.
but I'm saying I this feels more like a thing. Like if Logan Paul doesn't have a big story going into this, I'd be very surprised. Like,
But so is Logan Paul pushing the tickets?
I think they're going to be using him to push for that show.
Is he big in Cleveland?
I don't know if he's big in Cleveland, but I think that just like they had the Meek Mills and tried to make all them Philly stories, they're going to tell it. Logan Paul going to say something about going back to Cleveland.
Hey, nigga, I seen What We Do perform live in Philly. That was a moment for me.
That was a moment.
I forgot and missed.
I
talking
know.
about that.
I know Meek Mill from Philly. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say? I know Logan Paul because my children watch Logan Paul on the internet.
Right.
I don't know him from Philly.
Or Cleveland. Yeah, no, I understand. I totally understand.
Cleveland. Yeah,
Miz
so
from
I don't
Cleveland
know
too,
if
ain't
he's pushing them tickets.
Yes.
What?
Ain't Miz from Cleveland too?
Pushing them titties, you said?
Tickets. Tickets.
Who titties?
Who tickets?
Sorry.
Hey, shout out Zell.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't understand. I was like, what? Titty.
No.
It's
It's pushing titties in the running for the name of the episode.
I'll put it on the.
Pushing titties.
I'm gonna put it on the list. My tribal chief is on the Sparrow. That's Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, we do have to get there. There was 7 matches Saturday night. What do y'all have any highlights? Any favorite moments? Mimi, did you aside from because we gonna get to the bloodline stuff in there, but outside of that match, was it like a particular match or moment Saturday night that you was really rocking with?
Saturday was
Rhea, Black Girl, Big 3.
Big 3. And who else?
Who else was on there? It was Rhea beat Becky, A-Town Down Under, and the Awesome Truth won the SmackDown and Raw titles.
That was great feel good. And Big 3 entrance was really I love that. I thought that match was a good introduction to Jade. Yeah.
DDM sleep.
He did
that was the only moment I was okay with them opening the windows.
Oh, with
you can hear the crowd, you can see thing. I was okay with the little, you know what I mean, opening at that point.
It was freezing by that.
They went on. Well, we haven't talked about this. I didn't realize that the L on the XL on the stage would go like that. One part would lift up when where I was sitting was directly across from the entrance. So I'm sitting. I don't know what anybody else was seeing on the monitors at home or anything. When I saw the 3 of them walk out and go, I said, "Oh shit."
That's what I said.
Oh shit!
It's Destiny Child.
She
right there. Shorty had the hat from Mortal Kombat. Yeah,
she did with the lights around. She had
this shit about to be fire. I felt like a kid. I ain't even gonna lie. I got excited like that.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. It was beautiful. The creative mind, everything about that whole thing, and again, talking about your first year back, your first year at a new place. And just being embraced completely by the 3 other people that you're in the match with or in a storyline.
Fire. It was fire.
Naomi had the formation hat on. Yes, she did.
Shit was
Yes,
fire.
shit.
I'm sorry, Javon. I didn't realize what part of the Yami stage move. It looked like the bottom part of the L lifted up, and then they went down.
Shit was fire.
I ain't rewatched the
saw
show.
him. I saw him at the scrum. They said it was cold out there, boy.
Oh, I bet it was. Well,
They said it was cold.
There was. I noticed night 2, they had about 10 heaters above. I'd never seen it before.
Over the ring, right?
The ring?
Yeah, over the ring. There was
wow.
Yeah, it was. They were like rectangular, but it was like 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Because I was trying. If I'm cold in the stands and y'all down there basically in y'all drawers, I know that y'all cold.
Yeah,
I thought that they were keeping warm because they were moving.
That was my assumption. I was keeping warm because I was trying to get something to drink. But no, I saw it night. I got to find a picture. But night 2, it's like these long, like industrial looking heaters or whatever. I would assume it was the first time I'd ever been in a seat where I could see.
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
Yeah. Littlefoot said it was their night. They was there on night 1. It makes sense. Now they probably needed them more on night 1 than night 2. Night 2 was a little warmer.
Was nice.
During that big 3, I was glad during the big 3 match that Bianca got a ponytail whip in. Whoosh.
Get him.
Whoosh.
There was something wrong with this nigga.
Nah, that shit was dope. That was dope. That was dope. Jay did what she needed to do. I think people were saying that they wanted more because I think that match was only about 8 minutes.
Wanted more from what?
They wanted a longer match.
They probably wanted more from Jade. I don't know.
It was perfect showing. It was a perfect showing.
Like I said, I don't know what else to add, but that was immediate though. That's what I heard in the.
It's a 6-woman tag. Like how much more time was you thinking you was getting?
What do you expect?
Yeah, that's not that kind of match.
Oh yeah, Sean, I could definitely. I heard when she whipped her. I heard when she whipped her. I was in the.
So did I. I heard that shit too. I thought it was the TV.
Actually, I will. Well, I was gonna say though.
I thought it was cuz going back to that goddamn.
that was his fork hitting the plate again.
Oh man.
I think there was a lot more stuff that was being done in the arena that people on TV weren't hearing.
Okay.
Like the chants in the crowd, because I noticed when I would talk to people who had watched night 1 on TV, they kept saying that the Philly crowd was dead.
Which isn't the Philly crowd. The Philly crowd was frozen. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know anything about molecular structure. Your cells slow down when it's cold.
But did you
Cold out there? There's a good enough reason.
But during Jimmy versus Jay, every hit was every Jay yeet. They did, and they were doing that all night, and they were saying no yeet. I don't know how much of that picked up on the TV, and I only noticed it night 2 because I would hear stuff. But that shit was in like the 200s and the 300s. It was way up there. I don't think that sound was traveling down to where they could pick it up on TV. Because if it wasn't sounding right or wasn't sounding like Philly wasn't live, I
think Philly was cold. Philly was cold.
Yeah, Philly. Hey, was I the only one disappointed by the
No.
Jimmy match?
No, you're not alone.
I thought. Listen, the story of them
Littlefoot
niggas
That's
not getting matches on the card, getting bumped from Mania card after Mania card, finally getting on it, and then becoming part of the biggest, storyline in pro wrestling, and then finally getting the dream match of each other at goddamn Mania. Where was Rikishi? But
yeah.
I thought them niggas was gonna have one of them ones. I think I said it on here, but
yeah, we all did. We agree with you.
It should have been. It felt like the story ended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's over.
I don't like that.
No yeet.
But they just want.
I don't know if it's over. It just fell flat.
Yeah, it didn't hit the way. And people was talking about that was going to be co-main at one point. Yes, That
They
was a
didn't build it
conversation.
enough. They didn't build it enough. They
No,
didn't build it enough.
That's
No
facts.
yeet.
No.
And another thing, if goddamn if that nigga DDM come around here, I'm not scared of him. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like that. I'm not scared of this nigga.
He's
DDM.
saying it like he's scared. He's saying it
DDM
like he's
came
scared.
around here. If DDM came around here right now, I would tell him what I just said. I'm not afraid of DDM.
Hey,
Hey, yo, check this out. Before his screen comes in,
Daddy froze.
he was on a whole nother one.
Ah, the champ is here.
There we go.
The champ is here.
Yeah, see? That nigga got dial up.
Damn.
Man got dial up.
Not AOL DDM.
Not GDM.
Man got dial up.
GDM, look.
Oh boy.
Stop.
Oh, he
I'm
came
just
in here.
saying,
on
I
Commodore
thought somebody
64.
had said something because
Nah.
people. What's going on, BRP universe?
What's poppin',
going
DDM?
Because I thought somebody
Yes,
had said
yes.
something.
Uh-oh.
Yo, cut this
The
nigga
EST
mic
of BRK. And I thought somebody had said something. Matter of fact,
I thought you was
somebody
off
said
today.
They was going to take my belt.
That's what she
I
said.
thought you was off.
Belt still here.
That's what she said.
I had some engagements. Hey, Dustin, how's it going? Joey, how
Hey,
y'all
yo, why this
feeling?
nigga had a fan? This nigga had a whole fan come in and stop the nigga. We was on the way out of
Mad fan.
WrestleMania. She said, "Wait a minute, nigga," and grabbed the nigga. He's saying,
Really? I
I'm
didn't see
all
that.
late.
"You didn't see the lady
Y'all-
stop him?"
No.
Yeah, DDM had a fan, and they had nothing to do with BRP.
I was
She
about to
knew that nigga.
say.
But yeah, she said, "Hey, nigga." I said, "Oh."
The goal.
Oh.
I'm mad I was late for this one. I had some engagement because I know y'all. I saw in the chat y'all already talked about Bianca and Jade and them. It was
Nah,
giving.
if you-
No,
No,
we going back.
we're
going back.
here.
yeah, we
Yeah,
here right now.
the first question was, how bad did you get on them people's nerves next to you when they
Right.
came out during their
Okay.
entrance?
And so, full disclosure, y'all know me. When Bianca and Jade and Naomi came out, I turned into a whole queen bitch. It was giving, you keep up, baby, like, bitch,
Hey, yo, what instrument is that?
you know,
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
The whole orchestra.
we're in Philly, and I'm trying to keep it. We in Philly. The people are kind of aggressive at sporting events in Philadelphia. So I'm trying to keep it cute. And I had my custom Big Three. Y'all follow this. Y'all follow this on social medias.
Mhm.
So they had this shop in Philadelphia in the mall. Shout out to the Philadelphia Mall. And I got the picture from when they first showed up on SmackDown together. And I had the Big Three. And I swear to God, if I see this on WWE Shot Triple H, that's your ass. I'm seeing this cease and desist out this motherfucker.
Indeed.
I'm
Indeed,
sending a
indeed.
cease and desist, Paul Levesque. So y'all, I better not see my shit on WWE Shop. So I get the shirt. And I'm in there, whatever. So first of all, they make you wait for this match, and I get it because they had the way their entrance look on TV. I totally understood why they had to wait till it got super dark, right?
Mm.
So, I see them getting now. For those of you who don't know, I don't know how far y'all have gotten, or which I'll discuss. I know y'all been here for a while, but for those of you who don't know, when you see what y'all are watching on TV, y'all get the full edited experience.
Right.
When you're in the arena, you can always look up and see the next wrestler getting ready for their entrance. So while y'all watching Stephanie McMahon in there on stage, I'm like, "Are you ready?" While y'all watching that, okay. Shout out to Stephanie McMahon, love her.
Right.
The other act is getting ready at the ramp.
Right.
So when they get on the platform, I'm like, "Oh, there go my bitches. We about to fuck it up." So it's cold as shit out there, mind you. It's like 30 degrees out this bitch.
Yep.
And
Cold
when
as
it
fuck.
was so cold, you could see the wind through the hazel lights, bitch. That's how cold it is.
Facts.
So I see my bitches getting on the plane. I'm like, "Oh, they got the fuck shit up." Okay, so like, I'm out of I come out of I had on the WrestleMania, the Letterman's jacket and shit, right? So I'm like, boom, bow, bam, we coming out this shit, bitch. I'm gonna just be cold for this old fucking match because my bitches gotta see that I'm out here for them. I got that fucking shirt on and shit. This is custom, bitch. So I come out my motherfucking jacket. The white man behind me, I'm in a section with white people. Now, mind you, they've been quiet. They've been rooting for Sami Zayn and shit like a bunch of fucking whores. But I come out of my jacket and shit, and they like, oh my God, just shut. First of all, they seen this big black man with a full set, and I was keeping it mad cute the whole time. And then I turned into a whole queen. And see, the thing is, wasn't nobody gonna beat my ass. So it's like one of those things. It's like what you gonna do, right? So I'm in there, and I was like, I see the hair whipping and shit coming down the platform. I'm like, fuck it up, bitch! Like, I'm trying to do a whole thing, right? You done do it. Destiny's Child. All them bitches was coming out right, so I'm like, hit me! And like, they coming down the rise and shit, right?
Hey, how you spell for the
and then like a storm is coming. And then when I saw that fucking lace short wet wig that Jay had on,
oh my God. I
lost my goddamn mind. And then they coming down, then Bianca music hit, then Naomi got the fucking glow hat looking like Raiden and shit. I'm like, oh, she about to fuck bitches up like Kung Lao. I'm ready. Okay? I'm ready. And then let's get into this gear. So the girls have budgets now. So Bianca's cape was not made by her. That was actually made by the Blondes, which is a fashion design team in New York, and they do like a lot of avant-garde, cutting-edge streetwear shit. So they was in a nasty cape. That cape, but no shade to my girl. I kind of figured somebody else did that cape because I know my queens.
Don't you do it.
Right.
It's a lot of work.
Hey, was that actually made out of Superman's cape, like the real Superman?
Yeah,
It was Superman.
That's from the real Superman. I thought so. It looked Kryptonian.
Yeah,
but like, look at this shit. That look like we about to get the baddest concert in WWE.
Yes.
Right. So like they coming out and shit, and they coming down. Now I'ma keep it about. The match was cute. It was not a bad match. It was cute. Okay. We know our people's strengths and weaknesses. Okay. And first of all, Jay looked like she came out of motherfucking Marvel, bitch. It was given, where do the lasers come out of, bitch? Do they come out your eyes, your mouth, your hands, your feet, bitch? Can you fly? Do you grow inside?
I was wondering where that was going. I wanted to know how far he was going to go. Okay. Now I want to know where them lasers coming from myself.
I'm like, where are they coming from?
I was wondering what he was going to say. I didn't know how far.
I didn't know how I was going. Oh no, they wasn't going to come out of ass or nothing. But you know,
Thank you for completing the joke. I appreciate you.
You know, it was given like Chappelle. It was given Baba Boom. It was given what it needed to give. And
Bootsy.
So I didn't want that match to end. And like after it was over, I'm standing there with my shirt. The security guard came and took a picture of me in my shirt, bitch. And I'm like, don't fucking copy, bitch, because I know what the fuck y'all gonna do. And once again, Paul, I love you down. But if I see my shit, I don't care if you own the image, bitch. If I see my shit on WWE shop, I'm gonna have some questions, bitch.
I don't know what this nigga talking about. Mine is on the way to mine. I order mine.
Look.
From Cal people.
I ain't do nothing.
Yeah. I was here for that though. Like that was given. You know what's so crazy? And I don't mean to go on a rant because y'all know I'm good.
No, rant, nigga.
He definitely means to go on a rant.
Go rant.
You know what's crazy is
no shade.
I think about Jacqueline and I think about Jazz.
Then he let her wear shoes.
Yeah. And I think about how for many years, decades even, black women, you know, I look at Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, bitch, I know wrestling history. Google.
Shout out Sapphire.
And
Sweet Sapphire.
I think about how black women really did not get what investment. Yeah, they didn't get it. And to see a mixture of black women of all shapes, sizes, complexions, different hair represented. That's another thing too. Like when I look at the hair, like you're seeing it's not just the middle part bust down that Naomi had, because they love to give black girls that look in entertainment. And it's just very special. And as a queer black man who does not get to see himself at all in WWE, let's keep it a buck. And if I am seeing myself, I don't know I'm seeing myself, because the motherfucker is definitely in the closet. But
maybe he's getting ready.
Maybe. But
yeah,
I think about it's the same with female rappers, right? Women have always been an avatar to us. We live through them in entertainment because we don't get to see ourselves. And it's not that you want to be a woman, and I don't mean to get deep, because I don't. I do not envy anything that comes with being a woman. Y'all can have that shit. But it's seeing a person who is a minority or viewed on a lower scale shining and going against the system. It's something that resonates with me as a black queer man, that I just go up for them. Now, if you a basic bitch, I'm not gonna go up for you. That's the rules of engagement. You gotta be an over ass bitch for us to fuck with you. Now, if your fits is not together, if you giving Candice LeRae bitch, we not gonna live.
Damn.
Okay. But shout out to Candice LeRae. I love your heel work. What you're doing now, we got to work on that look. But
shout out to our bartender.
That's funny.
But no, them three ladies have something really special. I hope that creative does right by them, and we get what we need to get. You know,
what I want to know what y'all thoughts were on Sami Zayn winning that title from Gunther. Because this was the second year that Sami Zayn won a title, and the crowd went up.
Did they?
It made perfect sense.
The crowd went up for the Usos when they beat the Usos last year, and the crowd went up when he beat Gunther this year.
Last year, let's be clear. Last year they shouldn't have won.
He should have won this year.
This year,
you're right.
I don't think he should have won, but I understand it more.
Yeah, we've got enough. Listen, Gunther is taking that title as high as it needs to go.
No, my thing isn't Gunther losing. I could have done with a Chad Gable. I could have done with any. I don't know if I really need a Sami Zayn in that position at this point.
Same.
Chad Gable is the answer from one night of TV.
But that's just like Sami Zayn.
Yeah, my thing is then don't tell the story, because just like the crowd goes up for Sami Zayn, that crowd was wanting Chad Gable to be in that same position
on one night, but they still got a story to tell. They were telling that story Monday night. They still got a story to tell.
Yeah.
What the story for Sami Zayn
and Chad Gable?
I agree with Kyle in that being in the arena, in the crowd, people was going up for Sammy, and I had to cuss a bitch out too.
Cuss him out.
I'm a Gunther fan. I mean, with sports, Philly rude as shit, so they ain't give a fuck. They just was like, "Oh, welcome to the club." But in the crowd, people was here for Mother Sammy. They was here for him.
They love Sammy.
Was I here for him? No, absolutely not. And I like Sami Zayn. I just don't think, that it was enough build for me to care enough about Sami Zayn getting the belt.
Yeah.
Were you okay with Chad Gable winning?
I would have been, because at least I had more story leading up to it. It's an underdog. He lost in front of his daughter. There was story there.
Yeah.
There was story there. And I don't.
And
it felt like
him cry at the end of the match. Sorry, Kyle, I cut you off. That kind of bothered me.
Yeah.
I guess because they're going to tell this story. I guess that I'm assuming it's going to go into Sammy and Chad beefing. I don't know if Chad's winning that title. Especially with the Jey Uso running around. It feels like there's options that they have there that may not involve Chad Gable.
It would make more sense Chad Gable beating Sami Zayn than Chad Gable beating Gunther.
No. I mean, both would make sense, but I feel like Chad Gable should have won that. Should have been in that WrestleMania match.
He would have got a bigger pop. The pop would have been
because
different.
the build was there. The build was already there.
Gunther beat on him twice already.
Right, and that's we gonna talk about people that beat on them and winning. We gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we could talk about that. We could get to that. We can get to that. Shouts out Sami Zayn. That was the.
Did you put your hands on your belly?
Shouts out Sami Zayn. That was, I guess that was the palate cleanser before that 44-minute and 35-second main event from Saturday night.
It was 44 minutes.
Yeah, it was 44 minutes. It was
Hell
that.
yeah.
I don't know if that includes entrances.
That ain't entrances.
That doesn't include the Brahma Bull that was on fire.
That was hard.
That shit was dope.
That was
When
hard.
they showed the overhead shot of that shit looked dope as hell.
Fire.
That shit looked dope as hell. I don't know about his outfit.
The bell bottoms.
Well, he had the vest with the Yamin going up.
Bell bottom boss.
Let me see if I can find an image.
What's wrong? Who's putting these clothes on, Brock? I noticed.
It doesn't look bad.
It's not King. It's not King Troy. I know that much. That's somebody.
It's
else.
not bad. It
This
doesn't.
nigga's got no. The flare pants is terrible.
The flare pants is crazy.
The flare
We
pants.
were sitting there like, I hope you don't wrestle with those on.
Y'all.
I
It's
wanted to
crazy
wrestle
for
with
you
them
guys.
shit.
That shit look crazy. Let me find it.
Yeah. He's doing
I
too
wanted
much.
to wrestle in them bell bottoms, yo.
No, that shit
You
look-
want him? No, them bell bottoms is terrible.
them shits look
You
crazy.
talking about Seth Bell Bottoms?
No,
No,
we talking about
no.
Wayne.
The Rock.
These.
I like them.
I was here for him. I had no problem with him.
I like the
flare
white
pants.
ones too.
The white.
The flare
white
pants is
look-
way worse. Breakaway bell bottoms is ill.
Yeah, what the fuck is he? Magic Mike?
And
Ah!
I feel like y'all been super hard on Dwayne's fashion choices.
He been
They're
ass.
haters. They're
Stop
haters.
that. He been ass.
Is it hate?
He
I
made
show
me,
up in-
he made me more invested in this story though.
Yep.
the pants.
Not the pants.
Not the pants.
They're just the
No.
whole get up, the package.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Staying Alive Rock is a.
Look at that.
Look at these shits.
Yeah.
Look at them shits.
Yo, he
That's
looks like-
crazy.
Nah.
Them some breakaway Jinkos.
No. Who's
No.
worse here? Because both of these are.
Yeah,
bad.
John Cena needs to just go bald at this
He
point.
need a tan.
He,
You know he.
Need a tan.
Yeah, he listen, but you know when he talked about it,
Yo,
Yeah.
he look crazy.
I was
He do look
surprised to
crazy.
hear him talk
Milky.
about it on what's the kicker?
Look at his legs. Oh my god.
On McAfee.
he has to because he kept going like this.
Yeah, after every move he was like
He hit a move that was like.
Like, fam, it's gone.
But what he did, because he would do all, but he wouldn't care about the people that was behind him. He was only making sure that on hard cam side you couldn't.
The front.
Yeah, you couldn't see the Yamin in the back.
Yo, cut that shit off, cuz.
Yeah.
He can't do
Go
that.
low. Just go low.
Why
He
not?
can't do that
Why
because he's.
can't
nigga, I seen Dean Ambrose today at a press conference and he's doing bad.
Yeah,
He's
this
bald.
Oh,
yeah.
Bald.
yeah.
They won't.
But you got
No,
to
he was
you got
bald.
to take it all the way down.
You got
He
it.
was just bald.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But think of
I
how long
used-
Baron Corbin, how long it took before he went bald. He had a
They
whole.
still try to buzz it like it's dead, but now you still buzzing it and it still got that.
And then, yeah.
Bald, cuz. That might have just grew back. He was
Car ain't
bald.
got no roof.
If you on TV, you got to take it down that day.
Yeah. Yes. Before you get on that television.
Yeah, that's true.
Before
but
you.
he at AEW, they don't care how they look, so he fine.
Nah, this wasn't for AEW.
Alright,
This is for
alright.
this
We
is for
still
New
at
Japan.
It's no last
WrestleMania.
toe though. It's no
We
last
still at
toe.
Like,
WrestleMania.
every time you say no live toe, it's because that's yours.
It's Russell. We at WrestleMania
no
still.
lie.
We are literally still at Wrestle.
Oh, y'all
So
brought it up. Okay, all right.
no, you're right. You're
No,
right.
no,
You're
you
right.
brought it up. You the one. You definitely the one
Dwayne.
brought it up.
But Chata.
How we put it up? What are you talking about?
You said because he had AEW.
That's right. That's
AEW
more of
because
an
you brought him
analogy.
AEW don't care how they look.
Can we
No.
finish WrestleMania?
Yeah. So Rock came out and then Rock. Rock had a People's Championship belt that he got from the Ali family on at the Hall of Fame. But him walking out while Seth got a belt on and Roman had a belt on made little Cody Rhodes look crazy. It was a weird look to see three motherfuckers with their belts right here. Cody just like, yeah,
Here,
I'm gonna
with my
wrestle.
new jacket. With my new jacket.
Niggas had some severe
Y'all niggas haters, yo.
jackets.
Yeah,
I'm not mad.
Like
Actually,
replica jackets. That
Yeah.
was crazy.
yeah.
Like
I
I
think
built them in the garage.
Cody, did y'all see the new Backlash promo poster?
yes.
that he put out?
Actually, let me go get that. Yeah.
His outfit looked cute with the belt. I ain't even gonna lie.
We going
does,
past. We
it
going too
does.
far. We ain't
Hold on,
finished night one yet.
No, it does.
Let's finish this. Let's
Okay.
finish WrestleMania.
Let's finish the
We
story.
gonna be here
let's
for
finish
20
this
hours.
story.
We'll talk about. I mean, so we're at the match. We're at the backlash. We're at the Bloodline versus Cody and Seth main event.
Yeah.
44-minute match. How did y'all feel about The Rock back in the ring?
I thought he was fine. I watched it back on
I was a little
TV.
scared for him.
He did good.
I think he did good.
Out of those 44 minutes, how many of those minutes was he in the ring?
That's
It
good.
don't matter.
That's good.
No, no. I'm not. That's not a shot.
No, that's good
Okay.
I just
question.
want to know.
Jeez.
He was
I
there.
was coming because you've been
That
coming
nigga
for
was
so
standing
long.
on business when he ain't no
No,
business.
that
He was standing on business. He was in there for important moments. He did it. He hit a whole sharpshooter, right?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
he did.
asking because of Monday. Like, is he? I'll wait till we get there.
All
He
right,
said
yeah.
he was. I mean, he shouted out some niggas. He been working with some niggas. Some NXT niggas he was talking about.
Because he didn't look bad. I just don't
No.
know how long he was in the ring to look.
Only
as
3
good as he
months.
did.
Only
Yeah.
3 months.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
He
talking
definitely
about how long.
improved his gas from when he first
Yes.
was in there.
How
Right.
long was he in the ring that night?
I can't
Don't
remember.
nobody know.
That's because he looked good. He looked good.
I feel like Roman worked a good amount, and he worked some. But I feel like the stuff Rock was doing was kind
I
of
almost feel like it was probably mostly Rock.
yeah. I don't know. I have to run that match back specifically. I don't remember most
I
of it
thought it
from
was
the.
mostly Roman, but
I felt like Roman did a lot of work too, but I know Rock got in there.
yeah,
But he was doing.
Seth outfit. I am so sad that the Butch Queen era Seth Rollins
It's
has
a
come
wrap.
to an end.
It's over.
It's over.
You
Because
think
he took
so?
time off.
He
Yeah,
got
he
that
took a
title.
time off. When he come back, he's going to be a new iteration of his character.
I
I
can
think
see
Lord,
this
let it be a
era
heel.
is over.
please let it be a heel.
Let it be a heel. If it's a heel, he gonna cook.
He needs
Yeah.
to. He needs to be a heel. He should be
Yeah.
pissed off. He
Yeah,
should
looked
actually
like
be
a hoe
pissed
this
off.
weekend. He like a hoe this weekend.
He lost everything. If anybody has reason to be pissed, it's Seth. Let him come back and beat everybody ass up.
My
But he
niece
did so good.
gave
He
you
did
looks.
so good.
Yes.
Huh?
My niece gave you looks. That road with the accoutrement.
Yeah.
I was like,
It had a whole flower on the shit. Yeah.
I know I was pretty confused about his entrance. From what I understand, it had something to do with Philly.
yeah, the
Oh,
Philly Mummers.
on night 2, yeah, it was the Mummers normally perform during the New Year's Day parade in Philly.
Yeah, the Mama Fummers.
Their outfits are very. I mean, what they was wearing that's what they wear. They kind of fit with what Seth do. I don't know who came up with just like I didn't know who came up with the Bailey entrance with like the pyramids and shit. But somebody did something on that. But I feel like night 2. That was a night where Rock and Seth they were battling outside the ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing some work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was spitting water in that motherfucker face too.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I must have missed that.
You did? Oh yeah, he did it. I think they both did it.
I was so happy to see Chris.
Chris Breezy, the heel,
Chris Brown. The heel.
big heel, Chris Brown.
He found out. He found out about
Chris
it.
Brown.
Night two.
He found out.
He found out. Nah, he found out. He found out earlier. Now he may have was. When did he find out?
He found out.
He found out this weekend. I know that much. He tried to play like he didn't know. I tried to tell him about himself.
Night 2.
Thank you, Math, for keeping us on task.
Are we done with night 1? Who won the match? We didn't mention nothing about the fact that Rock beat Cody with a people's elbow to win the match, and Mimi was probably feeling so shitty.
Rock beat Cody after Roman Reigns. What? Superman punch.
Yes.
Rock bottom, and the people's elbow.
Didn't they hold his feet? They told the referee, "You bet not count, nigga."
Yeah.
Like that's because at the beginning of this match, that Philly crowd wasn't all the way ready to boo Rock.
Right.
Rock still had to do a couple things to make sure that crowd was like, no.
We don't fuck with you.
They were booing Cody.
Right. They were trying to turn, and Rock was like, no, you don't.
Yeah. Rock can't. He knew what the hell time it was.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. At the end, once Rock won, or once Rock won the match for them, the people in the stands next to me, Cody winning.
Oh yeah.
Cody winning. Like it was to the point where if they didn't win, I know that Philly would have been right.
I still had doubt.
You thought Roman was going to win?
I still had it.
I was cheering for Roman, but
we knew that it was going to be Bloodline for the second night. We knew. Everybody knew how that was.
Mimi, you didn't.
Everybody that didn't know and had doubt was in denial.
Night 2.
Wait. Because was it Sunday? It was Sunday. It was Sunday morning. The only person I know that is big a fan of Roman Reigns is Mimi is Brian H. Waters, and Brian H. Waters was telling me that he was like, "Nah, I think Cody's winning." Mimi, Sunday morning, where was your head at with this Roman Reigns and Cody match, night 2 main event?
I didn't know. I'll be honest. I didn't know. I didn't want to think about it. I was mad because I didn't know.
What?
Because she had a feeling that Cody was going to win.
Because I had a feeling he was going to win. And again, it wasn't because he was about to lose a title reign. It was to who he was losing the title reign to.
You wasn't ready for that motherfucker to get that title.
I wasn't. No.
I understand that. Shouts out
You know
to
what's so crazy? My best friend does not like Cody Rhodes.
It ain't us. We ain't your best friend.
That nigga was on stop.
DDM said, "Let me think about this answer for a second."
It's not us. We ain't your best friends, nigga.
Oh, y'all family. You know that's.
I appreciate
clean
you.
it up.
Appreciate you, my brother.
I know PR.
Well done. I like the energy. Nigga quick. No. The nigga quick.
No, but you know, when The Rock pinned Cody, you know, I only have sympathy for one person, and that's, you know, my good sis, Seth Rollins. You know, I live for Seth.
Mm-hmm.
This run has endeared him to me in a way that I always thought he was cool, but this run really endeared him to me to where I think Seth Rollins might be my favorite male wrestler.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. As you have so eloquently put, his Butch Queen era has probably come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Will he be your fave post Butch Queen?
Yeah, because he gave me something.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing for me.
You need penicillin or something for it?
Yeah, I can't fuck around for 7 days.
Ridiculous.
7 days. They said 7 days. What you want me to do?
Get them likes up, 90.
Facts. Shouts to meals, man. Shouts to meals.
Because he gave me this, I as an entertainer myself, as a performer, understand that you evolve and you can't stay the same and give people the same thing every time.
Facts.
So when he comes back, I'm still going to cheer for him and support him because he's given me roughly 2 to 3 years of this era.
Word.
So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
I pray he comes back as a heel.
He is. He gonna come back as a heel, and he gonna come back no nonsense.
Right.
I don't like
because if that's the case, we're getting babyface Roman.
But we're not getting.
No, you seen that
That's
nigga
not
walking on the
happening.
treadmill?
That
Babyface-
ain't happening. Here's what I'm
Babyface
gonna
Roman
tell
ain't
you.
happening?
Here's
You
what I'm.
seen him walking on the
This is
treadmill?
what.
You
Hold
think
on.
Brock gonna
This
be the
is
bad
what.
guy?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
This is why I appreciate this version of Seth Rollins. He flipped back and forth with the heel and the baby face. He knew how to go back and forth all the time. Like when it mattered, he knew how to give you heel. So I feel like even if he does come back, if he comes back as a tweener, it'll work regardless. This was his best work. I hated the Messiah. I hated it.
I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah, that got panned across the board. I don't think people was really here for that.
I wasn't a fan of the Monday Night Messiah.
What
All
I
right.
like about this version is that he took a chance.
Yes.
And a lot of people like what I'm liking about where wrestling is going is that this time of you being a straight heel or a straight baby face, the world is just not like that anymore. It's not. Right. I mean, there's room for that, but people want to see something a little bit more nuanced. I know me, like sometimes I get mad when Bianca get her ass beat and then she starts skipping down the ring in her entrance. That shit pisses me the fuck off.
Right.
Bitch, Damage Control been fucking you up for the last 2 years, bitch. I'm gonna need you to march down there and fuck them up. This shit, what are we skipping for, bitch?
Right.
There's nothing for you to be happy about. You've been getting fucked up on national TV for the last 2 months.
That's right.
That's right. I mean, I definitely hear you.
She showed that too. She showed that when she was like, Bailey, she did it to herself. Like she showed that little bit of a, okay, no, I'm not gonna have that sympathy because she been beating my ass.
I'm gonna be mad when Destiny's Child break up because I know that's what they're gonna do.
And they're gonna use the Kendrick bar.
It's inevitable.
They definitely gonna use the Kendrick bar too.
Naomi gonna be an innocent bystander. She gonna get caught in the crossfire.
She is so
J. Cole.
She gonna get it.
Naomi J. Cole.
Naomi gonna be conflicted.
She's absolutely J. Cole.
Yeah.
God damn.
Before J. Cole was J. Cole, she was J. Cole.
Sorry, but in that big three, she would be J. Cole.
We want peace ass nigga.
Yeah. Who Drake though? Who Drake?
That's gonna be Jade.
Bianca got
Jada Bianca.
Yeah. You think Bianca Kendrick?
I think
Bianca's Drake. No. Bianca gotta be Drake.
Nah. Because Bianca ain't turning. I mean, Bianca turning.
Bianca is turning. But Drake been the bad guy the whole time. So
right.
I don't know if it was good guy, bad guy.
Drake may be Jay.
I don't know if there's a big good guy, bad guy in that situation.
I say Bianca's Drake only because Bianca's the most successful out of all of them. It just feels like it makes sense.
She's the most. She's the most pop.
Exactly.
But she's also the most skilled, and then that would be.
That's where I'm conflicted because
I don't think it's
nobody wrestling for her.
It's just not a 1-to-1.
Big three don't work.
It's not a 1-to-1.
DDM got it. So no, we were talking about
practicing this shit.
This nigga been practicing. I was just about to say that.
I'm glad we're talking Seth Rollins because we saw the downfall of this reign that y'all was talking about on Sunday. He like many people thought Drew beat him. Like Brother Math correctly predicted.
Sure did.
Drew beat him. And then Damian Priest went out there and cast.
Lost, but whatever.
Damian Priest had to do what he had to. They lost them tag titles. He had to make sure that he won that, or he was going to be booted.
This was my favorite part of WrestleMania. I think
he would have got big booted.
The whole end of that match, the goddamn Punk and ripping off the goddamn brakes and him knocking him down, and then him get cashed in on him lose. Oh my! That whole little part was probably my favorite part of WrestleMania.
Yeah. That was fine.
It was very smart.
But I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm all about Damian Priest being a champion for the culture. But I don't know how y'all feel. Passions to me never feel like a real reign.
Yeah.
I never respect a cash-in win.
Damn.
Well, and normally it depends. So, like, if it's a heel that wins the cash in, a heel doesn't have to win straight up. But if they do like a baby face cash in, normally that baby face gives the rematch and they get the legit win. That's usually how they tell those stories. So yeah, I understand why you feel the way you feel.
And also, too, I just don't feel like for that title, Seth has built that title for so long to try to make it mean something.
Yeah.
And I think Drew, to me, and now I'm thinking it's two ways. So let's do the math, right? Let's do the math. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Maybe that could be a segment for you. Let's do the math. So,
I don't want no goddamn segment.
You got a segment, nigga.
I don't care. Don't do the let's think about this, right? We talked about this offline, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
For the legacy of the belt,
Yep.
I wanted Drew to have that belt.
Yeah.
Because that's another top dog holding that belt, solidifying it. This belt will matter.
Yep.
However, you have another asset that you have to protect, which is that Money in the Bank suitcase. That briefcase has been trash for the last several cash-ins. Big E got it. It felt good, but the reign wasn't good. Otis had it. They was like, what the hell? Austin Theory had it, cashed in, unsuccessful.
No, he cashed into the other joint.
Right. And it
the
was
US title.
Right. So now you have a whole pay-per-view that you're getting ready to take overseas with Money in the Bank to Toronto. You cannot have that briefcase not be valuable.
True.
So Damian Priest got lucky. I'm not going to say he didn't work hard, but in a storyline, in kayfabe, bitch, because you know the girls like to be upset when you say that they lucky.
Right.
In kayfabe, that briefcase had to be protected. So Damian Priest had to get that title, and he had to get a big one.
Yeah.
So Damian Priest had to get the belt. Is Damian Priest a transitional champion? In my heart of hearts, I believe that because he's not a strong talker.
No.
And even though he's going to give you a good match, that's not enough, especially when you're trying to maintain that belt and make people believe that is the equal to the belt that Cody got.
Diddy, and let me ask you a question. First of all, we know that ain't never gonna be the case. That belt's never gonna be the same as the top belt. It's gonna be the big
Roman ain't got it no more.
No. That title is not going to increase today. It was always going to be the Super Intercontinental.
So
right. My question is first, how much did? Thank you, Sloan. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it.
Well, it's not overseas, but y'all know what the fuck I'm at. Like,
so
not overseas.
My question is scale of 1 to 10 as the first carrier of this title.
I hate this nigga, yo.
How well did Seth do bringing prestige to this title?
He did very well.
Damn.
He made us forget for a minute. That title was secondary.
Damn.
He made me want to see the next person to beat him. Like to say, is that person worth it? Is that person not worth it? And I wasn't there when he first got it. But Seth worked his ass off for a whole year to make that title matter to the point where I was borderline almost crying for Drew.
Sheesh.
So if he did take that title to proper heights, then isn't it time to put that title on someone who would be elevated by that title and doesn't need to elevate the title? Because I do not believe
a title cannot make a person. They can't.
They can elevate a person, not make them, but they can
No,
elevate.
the title
does one of two things, period. The title either is elevated by the person who has it, or they elevate the person. That's the only thing a title does.
No,
That is
that's
the
your
device.
opinion. That's your
No,
opinion.
no, it's not. That's
That
what
person-
it does.
No, that's not. It's
That is
not.
what a
We're
title
not
does.
fighting.
Those two
We're not
things.
fighting. I just don't agree with what he's saying. I
No,
don't.
it's normal
You have
conversation.
to hold
Yeah.
on to it. Once you have a title, it is up to you to make
Right.
sure that people
Bless you.
that you make that title prestigious, that you make yourself the number one top guy. You have to make yourself the number one top guy. The belt doesn't make you. You have to make the belt. You have to make it prestigious. That's what the Miz did with the Intercontinental belt, and that's what Gunther
The
did
Miz
with the
made the Intercontinental belt higher.
He did. He did.
High
He
as you
did
is right
after
now?
a while. No, not right.
What Miz
Not
you talking
when.
about?
Way back when, in like what 2017, like that Intercontinental belt was a thing.
You don't even believe that.
I do. I believed it
I
at the
don't.
time. I did.
I think the title is up there. Seth put the title up there,
Mhm.
but I don't think Damian Priest can keep it up there.
That's my point.
I think I like that answer, man. I like that answer.
That's my point. And I don't. I'm not. It's not hate. It's not nothing. It's just presence. He just doesn't. For me, he hasn't done it for me. I'm sorry, and I feel like what Judgment Day did for Rhea, it didn't do that for him.
Maybe this is the time though. Maybe they're planning on taking this.
I don't
So
think
the
he,
belt's gonna elevate him.
I think the problem is he's still with Judgment Day, and he's always going to be second to Rhea.
No shade.
Maybe that's
No
what
That's
it
shade.
is.
just what it is. You got to separate them, and I don't think separating them helps him. It's only going to help Rhea.
I don't. But it's no. Separating the Judgment Day is going to help Rhea. It's for sure. Dominic Mysterio's already got one foot out the door at Judgment Day, and he's going to be golden. Maybe it. The key is what they're going to do with Damian Priest, because this is actually very important for Damian Priest right now. I don't want to say it's last straw, but whatever program, however he holds this title, may dictate the future. Because if this is not a good run, he probably won't get another championship run, and may just be back to being senior love daddy or whatever he was calling himself for a minute.
You have
I do, and I agree with that too. I think that's true, Cal. But I also see what Math is saying, because as long as Judgment Day is together, Damian Priest is always going to be Kelly Rowland, and that's just the bottom line.
he ain't even. He
say he's
ain't
not-
even second.
nobody's
He's
wrong.
not the second, Mike.
He's
not
the
even-
second lead. What Kelly say? I'm the co-lead.
Yeah. Well, I think regardless,
Is that for real?
Paul Levesque put the belt on him. They're going to try. And remember, the dirt sheet said it was sometime last year. They specifically
It's
said
not Rock. It's my opinion.
last year they said that the word was that WWE was high on Damian Priest, and he was getting those matches
How do
with
we
Seth.
know this?
He was getting those
Like,
dark.
how do we know this?
He was getting those dark matches with Seth Rollins, right? Them SmackDowns for a minute over the summertime. He was getting those matches. It seemed like they were priming him for something.
Knowing that they paired him with Bad Bunny kind of showed that they were high on him there and wanted them to skyrocket. But the problem I think with Priest is you have to pair him with something.
He don't rock on his own.
Bunny,
No shade.
you paired him with Judgment Day, and then so you had him with Rhea, you had him with Finn, and now you got him with R-Truth. Like you, what's gonna happen when he's by himself?
Bad Bunny wasn't a pairing. He
Bad
carried
Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, but Bad Bunny's a star though.
That's fine. That's fine. But he led Bad Bunny to a good match.
Oh yeah, he
The
did.
match.
Nope.
Yeah.
Listen, to one of the biggest events. Listen, that's a big feather in his cap. That Puerto Rico show was big for you.
But it was Bad Bunny.
Yeah, but he had to rock with Damian Priest before he got there, though. They was in that whole tag match, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie James, watch that. Man.
Damian Priest 42.
Yeah, he's old. That's the other thing. This
Most of those guys that came in, and that's the one thing that we got to watch. It's just like LA
LA
Knight.
Knight.
Like a lot of these guys that came in from the indies and have, great runs as other names and whatnot, they've been around a while.
They've been
You know what I'm
old.
saying? Punishment Martinez been outside for a very long time.
He was that Ring of Honor guy.
At this point, it's time to figure out what you got or gone on past.
Yeah.
The only
And
thing
that might be what they're doing.
The only reason why I said that was because Damian Priest doesn't look 42 to me.
That's all the eyeliner.
That's that foundation.
Guideline.
Oh, okay.
You got it from Undertaker. Undertaker left all of
He's
his.
still on night 2.
But I will say this, age aside, because I don't think age should dictate ability, especially liver. Because LA Knight is a shining example that
Too close
you don't have to like him, but he is delivering. He is doing what he needs to do. Damian Priest may not be a strong talker, but he is doing what he needs to do in the ring. So I don't think necessarily because you're a certain age that you should not be able to and do your passion. My issue with Damian is he needs to kind of, and I'm going to put him over, even though my husband lost on what was that, Saturday night. My issue with Damian is he needs to do like Gunther's doing. Somewhere Gunther found the personality.
Yeah.
He found some charisma, and he figured out how to get that into his promos, and I started liking it.
Right.
Damian Priest has not done that. It's very rigid. It's very fluid, and not in a. It's not in a. And I'm rooting for him if he is bisexual. I don't know what kind of freaky shit he be doing.
I don't think he's.
But I'm sorry, I'm holding. I root for the gays. I root for you. Got to be totally in this shit. I think you.
You went a whole nother way. You went a whole nother way.
That ain't got shit to do with what I think about him in the ring.
Right.
He is going.
But I think that he got some work to do in the personality department.
Right. Right. All right. Next up was Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament. I probably, this was the third match, so it's probably my third or fourth drink of the night. And
nah, you was up.
no, I pissed. I went. Matter of fact, I did not see the cash in. Drew lost because what they did, they put me in seat 1, so I had the aisle seat, so I could dart my ass right up and go get whatever. The match ended. I said, "Oh, bathroom break," and then when I was coming out the bathroom, it was ding ding ding, and music hit, and I was like, "Oh shit, I ain't seen none of it," so I had to watch it back on my phone or whatever. But I was in my seat when fucking AOP and them was beating Bobby Lashley with this. I ain't like that shit. And then it was 2 or 3 of them. I ain't like none of that shit.
Nah, I ain't like that shit either.
I ain't like that shit at all.
I will say this. This match I was more entertained by this match than I thought I was going to be.
Tristan, they said Snoop on commentary is supposed to be great. I haven't watched it back, but I heard that was fire.
Freaking tastic.
I heard it was fire.
Let Snoop
I'm sorry,
and Pat McAfee do a whole goddamn paper.
Yo, we pulling out the family reunion tables.
Yep.
What?
Yo.
Yes, Snoop is hilarious.
Beautiful.
Oh, I gotta watch this. I may have to watch that for the Patreon too. We'll have a good time with that.
I thought, I was entertained by this. Do I think they should be doing more with Bobby Lashley? Absolutely. Bobby Lashley old too. Don't nobody ever say he too old to do stuff. But
he ain't got no hand for us to look at and be like he old, like he's everything gone.
But he ain't got no eyebrows either.
Eyebrows or nothing. All you know is his teeth white.
He looked like the peanut M&M, yo.
No shade. It's giving.
He look like handsome Squidward.
It's giving handsome Squidward. It's crazy.
It's giving goobers. But I think I was entertained by this match, but if I'm being honest, and I hate to put a nail in somebody's coffin,
oh no,
but it's over for Karrion Kross and AOP.
Thank you.
It's over. And Triple H,
they can be good on.
They down on NXT. They just hit NXT.
It was in the bar. I wanted to hug him. I swear, like damn, dog.
Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
They done tried with Karrion Kross a lot since Vince fucked him up. I think Vince putting him in that BDSM gear when he came up the first time.
I thought it was just Demolition.
Yeah, well, it was BDSM. I was a little turned on when I saw it the first
Oh.
time. But
LA
wow.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I said. Yeah. When he came out that motherfucking helmet and that leather bitch, I was like,
Gee.
yeah. Whose game is it? Me.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ.
But I think you know what this WrestleMania taught me, what it showed me, you could tell who Triple H really liked.
Yes. Yes. Talk about that.
You can tell who Triple H really liked. Like,
Yeah,
because like Karrion Kross, I feel like what he did this WrestleMania with some of these people is he said, I'm gonna give you a WrestleMania moment because you're not really getting over like that, but I fuck with you real hard. So I'm gonna make sure that you, because we got history, or I fuck with you, I'm gonna give you a WrestleMania moment. You may not win, but I'm gonna give you a WrestleMania moment. Those people are, to me, Karrion Kross, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano.
It was on the show?
Yeah, it was on the show.
It was in the tag match, right?
That's how you know. That's how over they are not. You didn't even know they was in the match.
Fact.
I didn't know they were there.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
they was in the match. But you can tell who he likes and who he roots for. Whether you get over or not, that's a horse of a different color.
Right.
There's certain people who he wants to really work. Candice LeRae is another one he really liked. Indy Hartwell is another one he really liked. But they're just not translating the way that he would like them to. And unfortunately, there's a happening that's happening right now in that organization as talent is concerned. You are in an era where there are people who are so supremely talented and who have never done this sport, who are learning it very quickly. They're bringing fresh energies to the characters. You know, I don't know how a Gargano and them do, but you got somebody like Obafemi sitting down there. You got Javon Evans sitting down there. You got all of these people sitting down there that they coming in with characters. They coming in ready. They coming in with an understanding.
Right.
Even with the lady frame, you got Tiffany Stratton on your heels. Kalani Jordan down there. Roxanne Perez down there. Lash is getting better. The competition is up there. So, unfortunately, for the Candice LeRae's, the Indy Hartwells, the Johnny Garganos, they will still be able to work anywhere because they are excellent at what they did. In this arena, this is the show business, baby. And in show business,
Undertaker over there?
Undertaker over there.
Star Jada down there.
Jada Parker.
You got star power. And I say this every time. NXT aesthetically, physically has they got the most beautiful roster. A lot of them kids down there look gorgeous.
They do.
When you got kids that
Soul
look great, and Soul Ruka damn near gonna kill herself before she gets to the main
I
line.
love that.
Yes. Oh my God.
They doing crazy shit. I'm sorry, Gargano and Tommaso. You had a great time in your run in NXT. But baby, it's too much coming through that door now. And y'all not getting over. Y'all not getting
One more time.
Go back.
Oh, baby, one more.
Let me get down there.
Stop wearing them damn furry wings, bitch. You're a little child. You're a grown ass woman. You coming out with furry wings and shit on. What the fuck?
Right.
And get that purple shit out your hair. That color.
For those of the viewers that, outside of the 410, when DDM says furry wings, he means fairy wings.
Yeah, my bad.
Thank you.
My accent.
No, we all have it.
Well,
Bottom.
I will say DDM. One thing that's been a constant is making sure that those outside of the 410 know what those from the 410 was saying.
Be saying, hey.
Be saying.
It will be saying.
That felt like class act.
Yeah.
How I be saying what I be doing. I'm sorry.
Would I be fly?
I can. Speaking of somebody trying to be fly, what was this? I didn't know what the inspiration for this was.
I was mad. Pamela, you know better, Pamela. What is this, Pamela?
I was just confused.
When did you become Egyptian, Pamela?
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't like she looked. I liked her haircut. I didn't understand. Just like the mummers. I didn't understand.
Did they explain this?
I've not seen anything about it. I'm not saying they haven't explained it, but I don't know what the inspiration for this was.
That's horse.
I thought she was. I was like, you Egyptian bitch. I thought you was from the Bay and you was Hispanic. Where did this come from? And some of these entrances, no shade, they was a little clunky.
Well, I mean, Seth ain't from Philly,
right? That's what I'm saying. I was confused about that too.
That at least goes with the whole.
It matched his aesthetic
that he has been going for this entire run.
So it hasn't been Butch Queen. It's been Mummer the whole time.
You know what, Sam? I'm gonna come through this TV.
Maybe. Hey yo.
Okay.
It's giving mummers.
No shade.
No shade.
Thank you, man.
They mentioned. Wait, Javon. What did they say on commentary? Because again, I've not watched. What did they say on commentary about how this was connected? She got roots down there or something? Just let me know. I'm genuinely wondering.
I just thought it was the niggas carrying her.
I thought she was just a big Liz Taylor fan.
The niggas carrying her were her slaves.
They saying in the chat it's some park in San Jose that has a pyramid. Bitch, if I gotta research,
I
didn't know what the Mummers
She's
was.
from there. She's from there.
She's from the Bay Area. I didn't know it was a park that had a pyramid. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna have Paramore.
White African.
Paramore had a schedule. Yeah. If they would have booked her night one, Paramore would have been.
They would have been there.
With the pyramid.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe Pyramid, Paramore.
That's what I'm saying. Pyramid.
Maybe that's just what she had, and then Pyramid and Paramore didn't make it, so she had to. She had to back up.
She said, "I want to get Paramore." They said, "You want a pyramid?" She said, "Okay."
Yeah, that's fact.
Okay.
I just think it looked clunky. It looked clunky.
Like, it did. It wasn't enough for them.
What happened to the platforms? You know when they come out on like a little platform with the men holding on a platform.
One of them chairs or something.
Up on their lies, her wings was crooked. I'm like, what is this?
I thought she was going. I thought she was gonna come out there. Is this the elevation, the elevated version of the side ponytail? Is this like for good guy Bailey?
Yeah, this is that Skrillex
like
hair.
Elevated,
probably because she had a whole. I mean, she had pyramids cutting her hair. She had the XL in there. They was putting glitter and shit in there. I saw a whole video.
Somebody was pissed at that next match. Anytime you see
glitter on
that next match, niggas be mad.
Mm-hmm.
But they have the little blowers though. You see on the stage, y'all couldn't see on TV, but they come out with these little blowers
to clean up the ring,
like leaf blowers that blow.
I thought they took the top off.
What you mean?
For the next, like the
ring?
It'd be too matte. It'd be matte. But I didn't see anybody untying matches. But I have seen that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see anybody change a mat. Though is my only thing. I don't know if I saw.
Because they had that Prime logo on there. Now you can't change that mat.
They did. That was interesting.
Get rid of glitter.
Wait,
I think it's really getting rid of glitter. There's somewhere 15 years ago, glitter was right over there in the corner, and it's still there somewhere.
Brother fam, that's a great moment because the Prime logo was in the middle of the ring, but they utilized everything. So I didn't the dasher boards and the ring posts were connected to the lights that were going around the rows in the stadium. So whenever an ad showed up there, whether it was Snoop and Dre's Gin and Juice or fucking American or Dude Wipes.
Shout out to Dude Wipes, man.
Wrestling fans, if you don't know what Dude Wipes are, you may need them.
Yeah, get up under them nuts, nigga.
Get up under your arms, your nuts, anywhere where there's funk. Put the wipe on yourself.
But you gotta. I hate when straights get a hold of something.
What, Dude Wipes?
We've been using flushable wipes and baby wipes for years. That's the go-to in the community. Don't nobody use those. We've been doing it. Now y'all coming up with Dude Wipes. That ain't nothing but fucking Cottonelle and Charming.
That's fine. I can't use it.
Yeah,
Well, you go ahead and use your little dude wipes.
Yeah.
First of all,
No,
if you
don't do that.
washing your
Don't
nuts and
minimize.
shit-
Don't minimize what I like. I like dude wipes.
If
You know what I
you
mean?
washing your nuts and shit with dude wipes, I got a problem anyway.
Well, no,
Because
no,
if
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
wash
They're
my
not
nuts,
getting
I'm using soap and water.
soap and water.
Yeah,
you
hello.
should
No,
use
no,
soap and water.
No.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing wrong with no dude wipes. I mean, dude wipes is cool. They definitely work. They work very well at away games.
When you need something. I shouts out to Stadium J. See you on my section. It was wild on Prime. That's what I was hearing. I don't know if this came up on the TV, but during the
You
Logan
did.
Paul match,
Oh,
they would say Gatorade, but they was doing Powerade. They said H2. They did like 3 or 4 drinks at one point. I'm glad to hear that was on the TV because that shit was funny to me. The Gatorade was funny.
Yeah,
to me.
we definitely heard that joke.
Okay, just making sure. Cracks and crevices cleaning. God damn.
Yeah, I just think like what
They
somebody
sponsored
said,
everything
have
except
you
for the main
heard
event.
of
of night two.
mascara. Yeah, I heard of mascara, and I think it's all bullshit. Just go to the store and get some goddamn cover girl, bitch. We know what it is.
Man, scare. That's
They do shit like their name
That's
stuff
That's pretty good, Doc. That's
and
two
give
of
it
them.
like a man kind of like name to
That's
it. So
weird.
that men feel better about buying it. But it's
Right.
the same shit. It ain't nothing but mascara.
like if you're buying
It's
makeup
just
or
like,
whatever.
It's just like Papa Tui.
Right. You don't need. I'm not buying makeup. I'm buying man up.
Paper Tui.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna exfoliate now. You know what I mean? You go
I
ahead and
know
get
Mac NC-17 when I see it, but live your life.
Don't be. See, you hate right now, DDM. You can't do that, man. Let us live, niggas. Because if I was out here with the bumpy face, niggas call me a bumpy face whore now. You see what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways.
Damn.
Let me exfoliate now. God dang.
Let me get my exfoliation on.
You know what I mean?
Just
You
once.
know, speaking of
Just
exfoliation,
once.
I'm glad they exfoliated that belt off of EO. But here's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I like
Good.
it.
That was good.
I
That
like
was
it. That was,
good.
that was great.
That was good.
Here's why I'm sad. And here's where I'm going to blame creative and booking. Because EO woke the crowd up in the ring in that match.
Mm-hmm.
They started going up for her. Because that type of act has to be made in the ring. You cannot make that act off of promos.
Word.
Had she been wrestling like that her entire reign,
She might be all right.
it wouldn't have. I felt so sorry for her as an artist because I know how great she is. She did not deserve to come out to WrestleMania and you can hear a fucking pin drop when she came out.
Yeah.
She is worthy of more than that.
Yep.
And they did not book her correctly in this title reign. Her ass should have been wrestling at every pay-per-view. She should have been having some cage matches, some falls count anywhere matches, because that is where she shines. She does not shine in a promo. She does not shine in a girl group. She is a wrestler.
Right.
And they did not have her wrestle enough. And as a result, we wanted that belt to be taken off of her. But she woke the crowd up. And I turned to the guy that was behind me in the stadium and I said, and he knows I reign from NXT. And I looked at him, I said, this is great, but it's too late.
Yep.
And I blame that on creative.
No, facts. I definitely agree.
That is nobody's fault but creative and booking.
Shouts to Javon. He sent me info. This is the park in in San Jose.
Look like the movies right by me. That how
Yeah.
I thought she just went to the movies a lot at Ronald Mills.
She was just no, apparently it looks like there's a lot of like Egyptian there's a whole museum and whatnot in there. I don't know like what type of energy she has with this spot specifically, but
Right.
it looks like a location.
Yeah,
It's in San Jose.
Research your entrance.
That's something that you would like, especially in Philly. This was something you would really need to know if you were like
I still
Yay
think
area, all that stuff.
I think that's okay to have to research and find out about it. You know what I mean? Everything can't be Rey Mysterio.
No, fact.
Batman. Sometimes you gotta like, all right, what comic book was that? I never seen that one. That's an anime character.
But this is one of those instances where
Yeah, sometimes you
not having the commentary definitely because that's something that's a quick 2.0.
Did they say something in commentary?
They're saying in chat. They're saying that they said something in commentary. I don't. And if it's a quick like, oh, she used to be at this park all the time, and she fucked with Egypt or whatever. Like I could see that, but
she fucked with Egypt.
I don't know. I don't know what.
Wouldn't want me to Google. I wouldn't want to Google that.
I don't know what the situation is.
What is this?
I thought it was giving Elizabeth Taylor and Cleopatra. I wasn't thinking nothing about nobody's damn park, bitch. If it ain't,
I like Cleopatra
Jones or theme park, bitch. I don't know who she's talking about, but I love Pamela though. You know Pamela, my sis.
I'm here for it.
Because Pamela actually put her money where her mouth is, and she actually supported a real indie wrestler in a black girl.
That's right.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Pamela is fine with me. Yes, I'm ragging on Pamela about her fake ass Egyptian entrance, but
she's a representative. Pam represent.
Pam. A lot of girls say they pro women in this business, but a lot of girls don't actually support fellow women in this business.
Yams are from Egypt. Let me.
I'm pro women, girl power. Take your spot.
I want to know.
I want you to get this off the fucking screen.
We can't. This is your champion.
No, this is your champion.
No,
this is not mine.
This is our champion.
No.
This is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
It is
undisputed. You know what undisputed mean? Ain't no disputes.
You can't dispute it.
You can't deny.
There's literally no disputes. If you want to talk about the Paul Levesque era, that's this right. Look at all this.
Look at all that space.
You can see the adrenaline.
In his
I can see the adrenaline right there. It's right up under his
ass is not even holding that belt up. They said put it on the last loop.
Damn.
I am going to fuck work up. Did you see his comment?
No.
What he say? You better work.
Undisputed. Undisputed is crazy.
That's undisputed.
Yo, I was watching. I told you I was watching the Slammies early, and he won a couple. And the first one he won, he was like, "How y'all gonna give a Slammy to a nigga with a lisp?"
Damn,
like, that's very funny.
He kept it real. Yeah. Now, Mimi, let me ask you a question.
What, Cal?
No. Because I have to ask this question because we need to know why Roman made. I know he wanted to do this, but this feels like the moment where he lost when he took his eyes off the motherfucker that could actually pin him.
Because he had no closure. He has no closure after all these years. We saw it at that Royal Rumble, and we've seen it now. And when Seth said, "I will be your shield" in that promo a few weeks back,
yes,
I was just like, it hit, but it didn't hit at that point.
Oh,
it hit in the ring, and I was like, I literally when that music when that music went off, I thought Dean Ambrose was coming out. But I wouldn't have thought Dean Ambrose would have came out for him. I thought even Ambrose, because they never beefed. Him and Roman never beefed. Right. They always remained tight. Mm-hmm. So I thought he was coming in to make sure to protect Roman. But reports have shown that he was not invited. But then,
Bayow!
That's how I'm gonna hit child support.
Bayow! That messed him up though. And this was the other moment that people went up for when the lights went out.
I didn't understand that at all.
Nobody understood this.
He came out straight from the field. Well, what was Taker doing before? Like he got he
was sitting in the what's his name?
So it's a couple things. Word on road is in real life, Rocky and Stone Cold ain't like it.
That's smart.
You want me coming there for who? No, I'm gonna ride my 4-wheeler with the Wonder Dog, and I'm gonna get up. You tell Rocky suck my balls.
Damn. And they said take. You got it. You got your hokers on.
But the only thing I will say, the cool thing about, or what makes sense to me about Taker doing it, is if all of this is a changing of the guard, because they went through great pains to make things look like everything is different. Everything is changing.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing about Taker that we all know is he was the locker room leader. He was the judge in wrestlers' court. He was the guy that a lot of folks look to.
Right.
And for a guy like that to, you know what I'm saying, see what the change is and really get behind the guy, he's going to get behind Dusty's kid. That makes sense to me. But so I mean, I get it. But yeah, the truth is Taker was there because they couldn't get Stone Cold.
Yeah, because I wanted to hear that glass break. I wasted a fucking
Same.
t-shirt because I wore that goddamn Stone Cold
You did.
t-shirt. And I could have
You
worn my
did.
goddamn Bianca Belair t-shirt for night 2, but I called myself being a fucking wrestling oracle, and they send out Undertaker's wrinkly
Not an
ass to
oracle.
come do a damn choke slam. I was fucking
Stone Cold's wrinkly too.
Stone
But
Cold was better. Don't come from my husband.
Sexy. Still
I really,
sexy.
I really don't care if that nigga got me blocked. But no, listen, when Undertaker came down there, the part I did like is I didn't expect it, right? So when we all expected that glass to break and the lights went out in the arena, it felt different. Listen, lights going out and gong with Taker feels different in the arena, especially when you do not expect it. And I did not expect it.
True tea. I'll give you that. But you know,
What'd he say?
you want goosebumps.
The
The
little
mana.
goosebumps, man. It was the goddamn. I was drinking whiskey.
Damn
I don't
mana.
really fool with that tequila like it.
Damn mana. Terra
He
mana.
be talking about Terramana every time he say the
Doo-doo.
My family. My family.
Mana.
They all got fucked up. Roman got fucked up. Rock got fucked up.
Yeah.
Cody won.
Brandy had on that damn leotard, and
What was she
Brandy
always
was-
put on?
I didn't get it.
yeah,
What's
it's
the
time to
deal?
let it go.
I didn't understand.
She look bad in it.
No, she didn't look bad. I just did.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want to get canceled.
I mean, is she wrestling?
I don't think they can.
No, don't get us canceled.
You can't get canceled.
Is she wrestling?
No.
Nah, the stuff you were saying in the cars.
She definitely not wrestling.
Damn. Wait, they're on the same show. It's gonna be another. That could happen. That could actually happen. On that note,
Where was the dog?
where was that's a great
Where
question.
was the guy? They let Rocky
dog
talk bad about it. They could have let the dog bite Rocky
Dog.
just
It was
one
fucking
time.
dog.
Like they could have let him bite Rocky one time.
No, yeah, they had them fireworks and whatnot. That dog was home somewhere.
Yeah, no, that fireworks would set that dog off.
Mhm.
What?
Brandy is a pretty woman. She's very beautiful. I just am tired of the leotard look.
Yeah.
It's just like everybody don't got no pants on, and I'm like,
Well, maybe she don't got the, you know what I mean, to put like a crop or something. Maybe she got a scar.
Listen, we're gonna see a whole lot of her.
Yeah.
Next
Are
few
we?
months.
Yeah, she gonna be running the ring.
Yeah.
That nigga ain't signed.
you want to see a bitch? I'll show you a black bitch.
Yeah, she's
Black
ready.
belt.
Yeah.
That could happen. Just put her on SmackDown. Cody gonna be on SmackDown?
Not gonna be on TV.
Yeah.
Brandy ain't signed.
Brandy a great heel. I think
Cody's
she.
on SmackDown.
I think she would work better as a heel more than anything because people just. I'm not gonna say people just don't like her, but people love to not like her. So I think if you're gonna do her, you gotta do heel. If she was to come back, she probably ain't gonna come back. But if she was to come back, she gotta be a heel. She ain't no
We're
baby
gonna
face.
see her. We're gonna see her.
I think we see Liberty more than we see Brandy.
That's true.
I think we're definitely.
My wife.
You see the
He
way he be
always shake
crying?
when he ready to cry. He always shake his head when he ready to cry.
My wife.
It's my wife. He cries all the. He was crying Sunday night. He was kissing the belt laid up on the ring Monday night.
Listen, they figured out that Cody's a crier, right? And I see him now. I see them do it. They hitting the Cody cry button. They do it. You know, we found the watch that your daddy pawned to get you in the acting school.
What Triple H say? We ain't got the big. We done switched up the stage. We ain't got the big screen, but here go this TV. Go watch this thing about you, Mr. Cody Mo. Come watch this about you, Cody.
Yeah, them niggas hit the Cody cry button.
I enjoyed it.
My wife.
Was crying. That nigga stay crying.
Yeah.
Hefomania.
He's like,
Half a mania is funny.
how do you
You
feel?
got to ring to it though, trust it.
How do you
Half a
feel about
mania.
your brother being in the building and Ricky Starks? Oh man, my whole life. Like they just know.
Did you see the there? Someone called because Ricky Starks was Ricky Spark was in one of them press boxes as well, where he was in the suite or whatever, and someone was watching it. They turned around. Yes, yeah, he was hyped for his guy. He was hyped for his guy.
That's your man.
You gotta be.
Contract. He can be hype all he wants to at
Mimi
motherfucking
upset.
TBS,
I'm sorry,
bitch.
Mimi.
'Cause it's not.
Stop it.
Mimi sitting there upset. I'm sorry.
better than
I
Rock.
said we said watch the nigga put a whole camera right in Mimi's face as that nigga was counting 3. He said, "How you feel about this, Mimi?"
Mimi said, get the fuck out my face.
Shit out my face.
Get the shit out my face.
He gonna be.
So like Mimi got caught with 15 bricks. She was coming out the book. Get that shit out my face, nigga.
She had to get out there on the perp walk. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was on that fucking loser stroll.
Shit, it was rough. No, it was rough. The only other random highlight, which I've not really talked to anybody about, after night 2, we were leaving, and I saw this guy. It's so fucking random. I saw a guy who had like a turquoise colored All Japan Pro Wrestling like pullover jacket. Like, and my whole I'm like, where you get that? What's that from? What's that from? So I went up to dude. I was like, excuse me, where did you get this jacket from? He was like, it was my stepfather's. Come to find out, not only was he Earthquake's son, but 2 of the kids from the Dark Side of the Ring episode on Earthquake that just popped off this past season, they were there. So I got like the daughter was there and one of the sons was, I got to have like a really dope moment with just like, yo,
Never, Joey.
your father did the damn thing. It was dope to see y'all then. It was dope to see y'all now. And then someone was like, take a picture. Posse out. Like, I can't. What am I gonna do? Stand with these pictures? Nah, you got your moment. Get the fuck on. But that was a cool moment. It was only a WrestleMania type shit. It was only a WrestleMania. I was glad to see that instead of adrenaline in my soul. But
Adrenaline in my soul.
DDM gonna remix it.
To take control.
He don't know the words either.
Yeah, I don't even. I just
It's
like,
something Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
It's literally something Cody Rhodes. No, it's not literally.
Cody Rhodes.
It should be something Cody Rhodes.
I don't think it says Cody Rhodes, but it sounds like it says something Cody Rhodes.
In my soul.
Something booty hole.
Yeah. Booty hole. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Every booty hole. Yeah,
That's
something
right.
like that.
I understand. Don't talk about booty hole now.
My
What'd you
fault.
say?
My fault.
Yo, put nah. Hey, cuz, slow down for DDM can get out.
Yeah. we
sidebar T from a fashion perspective, real quick. That mask Cody had on when he came out.
I do have a photo.
Can we move on, please?
I do have a photo of it. No, the thing is when we
joint off of if y'all watch, what's the Marvel joint with the dude that had the dissociative order?
Taskmaster. It was Xiaomi.
Broken.
No, that was the nigga.
Fragile. Whatever the hell that shit called.
That shit was kind of hard.
It wasn't Taskmaster?